8? The answer is A. What is the value of digit 2 in base 10 in the number 3241 to the base 8? Is the answer A, 64, B, 128, C, 256, or D, 1024? Change 2 in 3241 to the base 8 to base 10 to get 128. The answer is B. There are usually 2 questions for polygons 1 and 2 for paper 1. Let's check out the statistics. So, here are the stats for polygons 1 and 2. Now, let's look at a question. So, the diagram shows a parallelogram of KLMN. All you have to do is find the value of x degrees. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. From the diagram, angle KMN equals 20 degrees. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So, 3x degrees plus 40 degrees plus 20 degrees equals 180 degrees. Simplify to get x degrees equals 40. The answer is B. Okay guys, how was that? Pretty simple, right? Okay, let's transform this. Okay guys, for transformations 1 and 2, they usually appear twice in a paper 1 question. Check this out. See, what did I tell you? Every single year, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Are you ready for a question now? Okay, let's do it. Let's look at another question for transformations 1 and 2. In the diagram, N is the image of M under translation of, is it A, -5, -4, B, -5, 4, C, 5, -4, or D, 5, 4? Take one of the vertex and count the boxes that image M moves to image N. Count to the right 5 boxes. Count downwards 4 boxes. Translation 5, -4 is your answer. C. There are 1 to 2 questions on angles and elevations and depressions in paper 1. As you can see in the analysis, it only came out once in 2005 and 2007. Every other year, it came out twice. Now, here's a question on angles of elevation and depression. In the diagram, AB and CD represent 2 towers on horizontal ground. The angle of depression of point D from the top of the pole A is 50 degrees. Calculate the height of the pole AB if the distance between the 2 poles is 30 meters. Here's what you do. Make sure you draw the angle. Tangent 50 degrees equals AB over 30. AB equals 30 times tangent 50 degrees, which gives you 35.75 meters. Here's what you don't do. Tangent 50 degrees equals 30 over AB. AB equals 30 over tangent 50 degrees equals 25.17 meters. This is wrong. Don't be mistaken between the angle of elevation and angle of depression. So how was that? Pretty simple, right? Okay, let's move on. There are always 1 to 2 questions for indices in a paper 1 setting. Check this out. See, what did I tell you? Every year there's 2 questions except for 2006 when there was only 1 question. Now let's look at a question. Okay, here's a tricky one. Simplify brackets hg square close brackets to the power of 3 divided by h squared g. You think you can do this? Let's do it together. Open the brackets to get h to the power of 3, g to the power of 6 divided by h squared g. Combine the same terms and simplify the index to get hg to the power of 5. The answer is A. Don't let the indices get you down. It may look tough, but it's very simple. Okay, let's move on. Okay guys, for statistics 1 and 2 in a paper 1 question, there's always 1 to 3 questions. See what I'm talking about here? So if you look at the analysis, every year there are about 2 or 3 questions, except for 2005 when the question only came out once. Now let's look at a question. So basically, they're asking you to find the difference between the mode and the median for the data 8, 5, 8, 5, 12, 12, 5, and 10. Think you can do this? I think so too. Let's go. Okay guys, here's how you get the answer. The mode equals 5 as it appears 3 times. To find the median, rearrange the data in ascending order. 2 numbers are in the middle, so the median is 8 plus 8 divided by 2, which is 8. The difference between the median 8 and the mode 5 is 3. The answer is D. The straight line usually appears twice in paper 1. As you can see in the analysis, it comes out like a straight line 2 times every year. Now here's an example for a question on the straight line. Calculate the gradient of the straight line passing through A, 2, 4, and B, 5, 3. Here's what you do. Use the formula correctly. M equals y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Your answer should be -1 over 3. Here's what you don't do. M equals 4 minus 3 over 5 minus 2 equals 1 over 3. This is wrong. Don't take the bigger number and minus the smaller number, instead of following the set of coordinates. Here's another example. Calculate the gradient of the straight line passing through P, 3, 4, and Q, 6, 6. Make sure this is what you do. M equals 4 minus 6 over 3 minus 6 equals -2 over -3, which equals to 2 over 3. Here's what you don't do. M equals 3 minus 6 over 4 minus 6 equals -3 over -2 equals 3 over 2. Don't mix up the formula. This is wrong. There are 1 to 2 questions in probability 2 in paper 1. As you can see from the analysis, it comes out once only in 2005 and 2007. Here's an example for a probability 2 question. There are 4 red marbles, 3 green marbles, and 3 yellow marbles in a box. If 2 marbles are removed at random from the box, find the probability that both are green. Here's what you do. 3 over 10 times 2 over 9 equals 1 over 15. Here's what you don't do. The probability that it's 1 over 10 is wrong. The marbles are taken 1 by 1. The first box had 3 green out of 10. After removing 1 green, the box has 2 out of 9. Question did not mention put back the marbles. So the total decreases each time a marble is taken from the box. Okay guys, the probability of you getting a probability question correct if you study is probably good. Now, we're going to look at matrices, which usually comes out twice every year. Check this out. See, what did I tell you? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, all the time. Okay, are you ready for a question? Alright, let's do it. Right, here's an example for a matrices question. Now, here's what you do. And if you did it like this, you should get the right answer, which is -9, 7. This example is something you shouldn't do. Don't do the operation from left to right. Start from multiplication first, not subtraction first. There are 2 questions on algebraic expressions and 1 question on algebraic formulae in paper 1. As you can see in the analysis, it looks the same every year. What kind of a pattern's going on here? Let's check out a question. Brackets x minus y close brackets to the power of 2 minus brackets x squared plus y squared equals, is the answer A, negative 2xy, B, negative 2y square, C, negative 2xy minus 2y square, or D, negative 2xy plus y square? Here's how you do it. Open the first brackets. Don't forget to change signs when you open the second brackets. Do add or subtract the same terms. X squared and negative x squared equals 0. Same with y squared and negative y squared equals 0, which leaves negative 2xy. The answer is A. Right, let's check on Shuk and Bella, shall we? So guys, how's it going now?
Well, not bad, I guess. But I think we're really fretting over the big day.
Shook, take it easy, okay? It's just mind over matter. Chillax.
Exactly, chillax. Now guys, if you're still in your honeymoon mode, snap out of it. This is no time to be in your honeymoon mode. You gotta make sure that you tick all the checklists of questions that you need to revise inside your schedule, okay? Because now is the time for you to go full on. I hope you got that. Oh, by the way, make sure you have your organizational skills all set down, because if you don't have that, you ain't gonna pass. Now guys, remember, it's crunch time. You need to have your schedule, so make one. And remember, always look at the past year questions from 5 to 6 years ago. They will give you a better idea of what's going to come out next. And if you're having difficulties with a question, move on and come back to the difficult questions later. Study smart. That's how I did it, that's how everybody before me did it, and that's how you're gonna do it. Unless, of course, you can come up with some sort of formula that can answer all the questions, which is not gonna happen. So guys, that's all the time we have for this week on AstroTutor TV. Don't forget to check out our website if you need to review more questions. See ya!
Shook,
Yes?
do you love me?
That simple. Of course I do, darling. I will love you until the end of time.
SPM is near, but I already study with my friends. In 2 months away, we will take our SPM.
Huh? SPM is 2 months away? SPM! SPM!